Good. Oh, I was going to say good morning.
Good
afternoon. How are you? I've had a very slow morning. Intentionally because it is Saturday, and yeah, it's been lovely. Just moving at my own pace. And just doing things very slowly. It does take its toll, the sort of hamster wheel that we tend to be on during the week. So it's been really nice to just take things at my own pace and have a really slow morning. However, the chores need to get done, so I'm actually heading out now to get some supplies, pick up some groceries, and what else do I have planned for the day? I know that we'll be spending time together later as a family, because my aunt, who lives in France, has been here for most of the week, and she returns to Paris on Monday. And as we've been sort of really busy in the week, the weekend is the time to sort of spend some quality time together as a family with her. So that's kind of cool. If this is the first time you've joined me, my name is Sylvia Smith of Incline Training Consultants Limited, and I hop on here on a regular basis now, I'm happy to say, posting vlogs, reflections, stuff that may be going on that I think is useful for us to chat about, and yeah, also to get some momentum going regarding my online business. There's just a lot to do with regards to that, but I'm taking one step at a time, because there is such a real possibility that one can become quite overwhelmed by the amount one has to do regarding setting up an online presence. So one step at a time, and certainly the vlogging is a big part of that to begin with. I do have a blog, which I set up a WordPress website some time ago. I've not been that active on the blog, but you're more than welcome to go across and have a look. I've actually, the way I've organized that site is that I've just broken down into some different sections of interest that I have, with the intention of obviously creating content for those various sections from time to time. This for me is far easier, vlogging, and it's more immediate, but creating content for your blog or your site is just as if not perhaps more important, because your website is your own. It's your home. It's where you have control, or more control anyway. One of the things that I hear a lot is that certainly if you become solely reliant on social media, on platforms such as these, YouTube, when they change their rules, their algorithms, their way of working, and so on, you run the risk of being at their mercy. So, it's hard work trying to keep up with creating content on these various platforms, but pay attention to creating your own website, because that's going to be your home in terms of stuff you create, and with some degree of certainty that it will remain the way you want it to remain. What else have I learnt? I've also learnt this week the importance of having an email list. Like so many others, I don't think I've given it that much attention, but over the coming weeks, that's the second strategy I'm going to have to put in place. And what I've learned is that having your own email list is essential because you have direct contact with your audience, which again, you're not left at the mercy of social media platforms or other platforms where you have less control. So setting up your email list is what I've learned really, really important. So that will be the next thing I'll have to get my head around. And I've had a bit of input from various online mentors who've talked about apps that can assist you with doing that and making that a bit easier. So I'll be working on that, and I'll let you know how I progress. The thing is, I guess once you've done it, once you've begun to do it and you've got yourself into a rhythm of systematically capturing email addresses and building your email list, it becomes easier. The hardest part is probably starting and getting that momentum going. So I'll be working on that. That will be my next little challenge. I probably will have to set up some kind of possibly 30-day challenge where I can account to you on a daily basis how I'm progressing. That seems to be the way that I can kind of, make progress and move forward. Having some degree of accountability, so important, isn't it? Anyhow, that's all I have to say at this point in time. I may hop on later, depending on what goes through my mind and whether I feel it's worthy of posting. But I'm happy to say that I have two more subscribers, and one of them joined me, I think yesterday or this morning. She asked for this morning because she asked for my YouTube link. Now, if you, depending upon when you see this, because I will probably only post this on YouTube, but and if I have posted on YouTube and you're here watching it, that means you've already seen the link. But if you do want to check out my Facebook pages, you can go to The Learning Curve, which is one of my Facebook pages. You can go to Money Matters with Sylvia Smith, or indeed you can go to my Facebook page. And what I will do, I promise, because I keep promising and I don't do it, is I will put links to those pages down below. But if you are watching this for the first time and you'd like to follow me, you'd like to follow my progress, please do click the red notification bell down below, and that will enable you to get notifications whenever I post anything on YouTube. So yeah, have yourself a wonderful day, take good care, and as I always say at the end of my posts, peace.